Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower solstice reading for 2023. That's the December solstice, so winter solstice in the northern hemisphere and summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. We did a collective reading for the solstice. Absolutely brilliant message. Great message, certainly within our sort of spiritual path on the right hand side and our material path, our material engagement on the left hand side. Absolutely beautiful. And this solstice seems to be like that. It seems to be bringing up a message from the depth, the real undercurrent of energy, basically. So let's just see what's going on for you. Overall energy, you get the Knight of Swords. The message is going on this mission. I think you've already started, and I think the energy of the solstice is sort of saying to you, yes, follow this path. Let's go on a mission. That's what it's sort of saying here. And you have the moon on your karmic message on your relationship side. The moon is a Scorpio card, but it's also to do with the solstice. And I think this is that. I think once you go on this mission, as it were, in your life, and this could be a mission on your relationship side as much as in your material side, I think your karmic message is or your karmic mission here is to unveil, extract, incorporate the undercurrents of life, or your life and your relationships. The feelings and the sensations, the emotions that we don't often sort of allow access to, or openly express. I think it's there. It's allowing things that have not been seen to come to the surface. And the universe is offering you the Devil card. I think it's in the smaller details as you're going off on this mission to discover a lot about yourself and to explore lots of emotional and aspects or connections with people that are around you, and digging deep into those emotions and really discovering the real sort of root and origin of your joy, your happiness, and everything that is around you. The universe here is trying to give you a lot of detail in the smaller detail, and it's almost asking you to be a little bit obsessive about how you go about this, and really don't leave no stone unturned. Basically, that's what the universe is trying to say there. Don't leave a stone unturned. Really explore every avenue and every aspect of it all. In your past, connecting your past to your future, you get the Four of Cups. Going into this new thing, going on this mission here, discovering or exploring all your hidden emotions in life, and I think they're quite beautiful, actually. I don't get anything bad off anything at all here at the moment, and really concentrating on the finer detail. How you're connecting your past to your future is that you're distilling these three cups. So it's distilling all your connections, your sociable connections with other people, your sociable connections with your couple as well, and redefining it. And it seems like this is what I'm saying. I think you're already on that mission, as I said. I think you've already redefined it, and in theory, it's just the one cup that you should be following, the Ace of Cups. And maybe there is an offering that comes in out of the blue because of this this concentrating of the essence that is within you. And within you, as you go down this pathway and you explore the undercurrents of the emotions within your relationships around you, I think if you do approach it this way and explore all of those sort of aspects, you're going to start discovering that you've got a lot of attributes, a lot of benefits, a lot of rewards in every step that you take going down this pathway. And it's full of communication here, and I think this is what that's all about. It's communicating your emotions, expressing your emotions. I think that's what the solstice is trying to help you to do. So you can express your emotions with a lot more sort of ease and satisfaction, and get down to the finer details when talking to people. And then you get at the top of it, you get the Five of Cups. I think this comes from the sort of like the Four of Cups and the underbelly of the life, as it were, with the Moon card. This is your chance now in the future to say goodbye to those 3 cups, because you distilled them all into 1 cup there. And because you're saying goodbye to those 3 cups there that is spilt, the milk is spilt, as it were, or the wine is spilt, now you can concentrate on getting yourself in alignment, possibly with yourself on the spiritual path, because it seems very spiritual, this, more than anything else. There's a lot of spiritual direction, awareness here. That it's like a deeper understanding that you're going into here about yourself. And it's going to allow you to get into real alignment with yourself. And it's only waiting for you. And the overall energy here from that message is saying you've got to go off on a mission in order to discover it, to learn it, to feel it, to know it. And once you start doing that within your relationships, we're going to clarify with the Light Seers card, but once you start doing that within your relationships, I think this is where you really come into alignment with yourself in a very, very beautiful way. And all of a sudden you discover a whole new landscape within your relationships. That's what it seems like this message seems to be here. And, you know, obviously the solstice, it lasts for 3 months. So, you know, it's a learning curve for a lot of people, but also it's a way of opening up a lot of sort of answers about life, about our individual sort of pathways. And then on your financial side, you get the Knight of Cups. Now, on your karmic path, there is an offering coming into you. I think you've created this offering over the past sort of 3 months from the equinox. I think you've been creating a very a life full of opportunities, and it's for you to choose and take. Sometimes there's been pauses where you've had to observe, see what's around you and see what has been available. But here I think on your karmic mission, you've got a karmic mission in order to allow those offerings of you being in alignment with yourself. And and we get this 7 of Cups, and I think a 7 of Pentacles that comes out, just jumps out there. I think you have been nurturing this, you have been creating this offer, and it's in your karmic path to actually sort of allow that to sort of go and come your way, be presented to you, going off on this mission. And the universe is sort of saying, whatever you've done in the past that you want to just let go of it. And I think once you go off on this mission and follow your pathway and follow that, your heart's desires in regards to what you want to do in the way of a business or a job or a project, you're going to be letting go of a lot of, say, like maybe like a career path that didn't work out before, or a business that didn't work out. It's dead, done and dusted with it. You can finally let go of it. And I think the universe is sort of saying that to you. And I thought there was the 5 of Cups there. No, the 5 of Cups is at the top there, sorry. And with the connection to your past, to your future, you get the 5 of Swords. This is a case here that letting go of something here, and I think letting go of an internal conflict, it's almost as if like you've been whipping yourself to make it. And the more you whip yourself, the less you've got as energy to do what you've got to do, to create this opportunity, to get in alignment with yourself. It's stop whipping yourself in order to get there. Stop being so hard upon yourself. I know I'm personally a Capricorn, and there's a lot of Capricorn in sort of Pisces, especially with the, Capricorn, half of it is a fish, and there's more water in Capricorn than there is earth. And Pisces, you are a pure water sign. And I think here is sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. And I think this is what maybe you're learning not to do. Once you let go of that whole sort of thing and realise it's dead, done and dusted with, and you start creating these opportunities by no longer having internal conflicts with you, that's when you get the 10 of Cups. That's when you get the abundance. And it's because those two dogs there are helping you out there as well, which is white dogs. It's all to do with like the faithful friend of energy. And that's what the Knight of Swords is all about, going off on that mission that's very stimulating for you, which I think we said in the readings last week. And you will own it. You will own it. Your success is within your it's not just within your grasp, within your control. And you got the 9 of Pentacles on your relationship side and the 10 of Pentacles on your financial side and your material side, and that's all to do with resources and stuff like that. It's you're going to feel very, very resourceful once you give up this conflict about your career path. And you might be kind of going, well, I don't want to earn too much money because there's some people who don't have any money. Well, in that case, good, go and earn loads of money so then you can redistribute that money in a lot better way than the people that normally we give our taxes to that distribute it. Do you know what I mean? You can use those financial rewards in a completely different way, which will make you that emperor. But stop fighting yourself and your own success. And on this side here is that those sort of feelings under the surface that you're distilling into an alignment with yourself. It's a similar sort of thing here. We have got the yearly readings coming up between the 27th and the 30th of December. I'm going to be doing it live, so you can see it live. But then also at the end, I'm going to be available for you to ask personal questions according to the reading, which I will pull cards on, so you can get a good, a personalised response to any of these sort of questions and so forth. You're going to have to be subscribed in order to participate in it. So, and you'll get the notifications through the community of what times the lives are. So, yes, but I do hope you get the best out of these readings, Pisces. I really do. This mission, Eight of Wands, is absolutely brilliant. It gives you that focal point in your life. And that's what it seems to be happening here. You seem to be creating a focal point. Let me just put a log on the fire. There you go. So when you go on this mission, you get that focal point. That's when you start understanding the message because you're going ahead and doing it. That's what it seems like this side with you at the moment. It's a case of doing it. Through doing it gives you enormous understanding and clarity. With the moon, you get the King of Cups. Pretty much you. I seem to have this, personally I have this as a sort of as a Cancer card, but it is very much also within obviously the water world of Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. And I think here it brings you, I think, bringing those hidden emotions to the surface and discovering different sides of you is going to make you feel very peaceful and contentment about where you're going and what you should be doing in regards to your relationships that are around you. And I think there's a journey that you've got to be going on at some point. Out of this message is going to be a journey that's going to be defined, I think. This is helping you define your journey in regards to your relationships that are around you. With the Devil, you get the Fool, leap of faith. This is what this journey is all about. And when you find that contentment, then you can just go off on that journey with just pure bliss in your heart, more than anything else. And it's in the finer details of that leap of faith, of trusting in you, trusting in the journey and etc. as you go towards it. And this journey is opening up I think travel, I've got a funny feeling it's opening up travel or displacement, which is going to help you to connect with other people and can help you to connect in in ways that you wouldn't normally sort of like be accustomed to. Yeah. Three of Cups. Distilling those Three of Cups is exactly what I said. And it's replacing, this is what you're going to be, this is where the movement comes in, because the overall outcome here is going to make you sort of move, and it's going to connect you to those Two of Cups there, that alignment with yourself. If you take on this sort of message and this serenity and this sort of peace and inner contentment, the moment you do that, you will be able to distill those Three of Cups there, and with celebrations with other people, connecting with other people, and may well be new people around you as well that you might be connecting with. And it's a real journey that you're going on. And as you go down that journey, obviously it's going to bring you security and contentment, security and sort of rewards, as it were, as you go down that journey, and a lot of communication that comes along with it as well, opening up and exploring and communicating. Yeah, you will define the limits of your dreams, basically. I think this is what it's sort of saying here. And with the nine of Pentacles, anything becomes possible. Everything is possible for you more than anything else. It really is. Everything is possible for you. And I think you discover this, and I think it's as you gain or sort of get your rewards as you go down your emotional or spiritual path, I think you're going to realize that this is actually, it's a dream life that I can be leading here. That's what I want to be living. And it's a whole new cycle. Yeah, it's going off on a journey on the relationship side here. You're the Capricorn card there, so it comes out beautifully within the solstice, because this is Capricorn season. And it does sort of drive you to combine a lot of different things within your life. So in the way of elements, say like water, fire, air, and earth. I'll get there in a minute. And earth. And it's connecting all of those things together, which is it's sending you off on a journey towards sending you off on a journey which gets you into alignment with yourself. So you don't have to, I'm not saying you fake it, because I don't think you do, but just, you don't have to try in the relationships. You're going to be in such a nice place that you don't have to try if you take this on board. And I think it's going to be a really good, beneficial thing to take on board. With the Knight of Cups, you get the Nine of Wands. We got the Eight of Wands on the overall energies here, and this is these healthy boundaries as you go down and you're creating this in and I think these healthy boundaries are these two here. It's only going to be created if you learn that lesson not to beat yourself up, and that's what those healthy boundaries are, to stop beating yourself up and enjoy the journey. And it's going to help you to connect and combine with a lot of people around you. What's this Ten of Swords? What's this all about? What's dead, done and dusted with? Well, there's choices. Is that what's dead, done and dusted with? You've got no more choices left. I think you've chosen something to end something in the past. And I think it's been difficult. I think the universe is sort of like almost forced the hand in a way. That's what I'm getting off of this. It's almost as if like the universe forced the hand in order for something to come to an end, in order for something new to open up for you. And it's going on that mission, creating your heart's desires in regards to what you want to be doing in the material world, morally, physically, and all of that. And having those healthy boundaries, which is the information that comes through as you gradually go down the pathway to stop you from repeating the same things. And this Five of Swords, this beating yourself up, and this is where I get it more than anything else. We've now got the Devil twice on the card here, and this is also a Capricorn card. But the Devil is in the detail. It's like if you kind of going, something didn't work, and you kind of go, oh, that's so typical. You know what I mean? It always happens to me. And if you start saying that to yourself, I know it's very minor, but it actually diverts you. And I think that's, you know, the devil does that a little bit. It's sort of like, it, you know, lures you off your pathway. And I think the inner conflict is what is luring you off your pathway. And I wouldn't allow you to do that to yourself. It's not worth it. No one benefits out of this, especially not you, Pisces. With the Ten of Pentacles, you get the Three of Wands. You've got to go off after this. I think you're offering yourself to the world, and I think your healthy boundaries are this, realizing that it's a choice to stop engaging in a particular way and engaging in a different way and stop beating yourself up. And it's almost as if like this is another thing that's coming through, and I think this has got to do with the Eight of Wands as well. If you want this abundance, you've got to go ahead and do it. You've got to go and live it. Don't procrastinate. If you procrastinate, you will not get the best rewards out of it. So I wouldn't wait around. It doesn't seem like it's within your benefit to wait around on this pathway. I would choose success. And it's not saying earlier on as sort of like, you know, oh, I don't particularly want to make money because, you know, money's, you know, it's the root of all evil. Yeah, it might well be, and that's why you got the devil card on there. But it might well be the root of all evil. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be evil with it. And I don't think you are, Pisces. You know, once you start, you know, allow that abundance to come into you, because it will make you absolutely own your pathway. And allow, I think, overall the end, with the Emperor card, you get the Page of Wands. These are taking those wands, that direction that you're getting out of that Eight of Wands there, a real focal point for your mission. It's going to allow you to explore your passions. And I think that's the journey you're going to go on. Don't wait about. Allow your passions to flow fully. And the moment it does, you're going to own your environment. You're going to own your future. You're going to own your destiny. So allow those emotions, allow you to get in alignment with yourself and stop being so hard on yourself and stop beating yourself up. Stop yourself from, you know, blocking your own success, basically. It's a real heavy message for you, Pisces. It's got to be said, you know, call a duck a duck. It seems to be quite a heavy message for you, more than anything else, Pisces. But I think it's a very good lesson, a very good message for you. The rest of the stuff, there's so much beautiful stuff going on there, dreams and aspirations, and a lot of abundance and a lot of an excitement as well, stimulating excitement for you if you just take it on board. There you go. I will see you for the yearly readings, the lives. Don't forget you've got to subscribe in order to ask a question, and then you'll get notifications on the community page. I really do appreciate you being part of the Astroflower family. It's absolutely lovely. Yeah, I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.